Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to go over a really quick way on how to perform synthesis. It was a question, it was a good question, and it deserves a video. So the assignment is to take one of our two articles and read it, analyze it, etc., and find your own article on the library or in the library and perform synthesis with the article. Well, I'm going to cheat a little. I'm going to use both articles, one against the other. Okay? This first one is the New York Times. It says many sporting events called off or postponed. This happens right after 9/11. This is September 12th, 2001. They're saying, football's not good, just postpone it. Now, this is actually the important part. This is what I'm going to add kind of as a thesis. The National Football League said it was expected to decide today or tomorrow whether it should play its game scheduled for Sunday and Monday. Now, that's kind of the thesis. I'm not going to copy and paste, but I will say this. The NFL really wanted to play. They wanted to play. Why they wanted to play? If they don't play, they don't get paid. They needed to play, but they didn't want to look like monsters. So the NFL should play its games the day after 9/11. Okay, that's the thesis. That's really what they're trying to say. That's what NFL is really trying to say. They're saying, well, maybe we should. No. If they weren't trying to think of a way how to break it to the public people and saying, the game must go on, they would have immediately canceled. Instead, they took about 2 days to do so. The antithesis, remember, antithesis, right? It looks like that. And that's really what it is. What's the opposite of that? Well, it's easy. This one's kind of really easy. Shouldn't play. That's all. Should not play its games. By the way, why it's instead of its? Remember, it is it is. This is possessive, okay? Games a day after 9/11. All right. Now, we need synthesis. We need something that bridges the two or makes your own completely new item of knowledge, okay? That's where we get our resource, our source from. And for my source, I'm using the other article. You guys cannot do that. Sorry, that's not the assignment. I'm doing it because this is just an example. And for the other article, I'm using Hunter S. Thompson's page 2 columnist. It was just after dawn in Woody Creek, Colorado, when the first plane hit the World Trade Center in New York City on Tuesday morning. And as usual, I was writing about sports, but not for long. Football suddenly seemed irrelevant, compared to the scenes of destruction and utter devastation coming out of New York on TV. Even ESPN was broadcasting war news. And that's pretty important, right? So what is he saying? He's saying right there, football suddenly seemed irrelevant. All right. That's easy. It's an easy copy and paste. We're going to do a little quote right here. And I'm just going to abbreviate. Please don't do it this way. And that's about what? Paragraph 1. Sure, why not? And as I fix the font, remember, this is just a quick video. Write out your full references. This is my citation for myself in my notes. This isn't actually part of anything except for notes for myself, okay? So, synthesis. Something brand new. You can say, well, look at, they don't say anything at all about football never coming back that year. Because remember, some people are calling for the entire season to be canceled. Hunter doesn't say so. The New York Times doesn't say so. Nowhere does it say in this paper right here that the season should be canceled. However, that was a pretty strong thing in there. So your synthesis could be easily this. The NFL should cancel games. So you're kind of agreeing with the antithesis. However, this season must go on. Okay? That's you. That's brand new. It's not this. It's not this. It's brand stinking new. Boom. Now, we have this part that we can use to back up, right? This is what we do. Although, some might say, or although the NFL wanted to play games immediately after 9/11, there were others, such as Thompson, and this is where you can put the the real time in and stuff like that, who stated that football suddenly seemed irrelevant. Okay, that doesn't kill the word. It's okay. That's what spell check's for, right? And you do the paragraph 1. All right. Cool. That is something you're taking, but it's not quite synthesis. Let's add the rest in. However, the better idea was to cancel the games only for the weekend and keep the season going in order to facilitate the healing process. See, that's all you, right? You have something that's the thesis of the original paper, right? I'm gonna color it right here. You have something that's Thompson's, which is supporting the antithesis, although he doesn't really say never ever again, right? And this is you. This is the synthesis that you just made, or I just made. That's all you, okay? Then from there, you can go on about why it's important. The NFL is a pastime for Americans, whatever you want, blah, 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 blah. And it just supports why we needed the season, but not that soon, okay? Why the season had to take a pause, but not be canceled, all right? That is everything right there. That's the entire assignment. But instead of using Hunter's article to back up your thought, you're using some article that you found from the library. That's all. So if you have any questions or comments, please, 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 please just ask. I'm always here. Give me an email, whatever. Hope this helps.